The OnePlus 11 5G is the company's first flagship for 2023. Now, going by the name alone, it might not seem like a direct successor to the 10 Pro 5G from last year, but it does offer some improvements. The latest Qualcomm SoC, upgraded camera sensors, and quicker charging are just some of the big changes. Should this phone be on your upgrade list this year? Let's find out. I'm Royden with Gadgets 360, and this is our review of the OnePlus 11 5G. First, a quick look at what comes in the box. The OnePlus 11 5G ships with the usual accessories such as a case, some stickers, reading material, a data cable, and a charger. The OnePlus 11 5G starts at 56,999 rupees in India, which gets you 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. The second variant doubles everything, offering 16GB of RAM and 256GB of storage for 61,999 rupees. Now, this is pretty aggressive pricing considering that the 11 5G is on par with the 10 Pro 5G in terms of specs, and it even exceeds it in some areas. The OnePlus 11 5G looks very similar to the 10 Pro 5G from last year, except for this redesigned camera module, which is now circular instead of a square. The rest of the dimensions, build quality, and in-hand feel are pretty much the same. The OnePlus 11 5G is ever so slightly slimmer than the 10 Pro 5G at 8.53mm, but it has gained a bit more weight at 205 grams. The display on the OnePlus 11 5G now supports Dolby Vision HDR playback, but is otherwise very similar to that of the OnePlus 10 Pro. It's a 6.7-inch QHD Plus AMOLED panel with a variable refresh rate of up to 120Hz and is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. The OnePlus 11 5G uses the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC, and the company claims that it has developed a new larger vapor cooling system that should offer better heat dissipation for sustained performance. The phone also technically supports Wi-Fi 7, which might become available in India soon, plus plenty of 5G bands. The 11 5G has a 5000 mAh battery with support for 100-watt fast charging. However, wireless charging has been dropped from this model, which I find disappointing. The 11 5G also doesn't have an official IP rating, but OnePlus says it is IP64 equivalent water resistant, which is lower than the 10 Pro 5G's unofficial IP68 rating. The OnePlus 11 5G runs on Oxygen OS 13, which is based on Android 13. The new skin makes it look more like Oppo's ColorOS than it ever was, which could be a good or a bad thing depending on your preference. It comes with all the features we are used to seeing in Oxygen OS, along with some new ones such as RAM Vita, an AI-based RAM management feature. The OnePlus 11 5G is also expected to get 4 years of Android updates and 5 years of security updates. The OnePlus 11 5G delivers very good performance for casual use and packs enough power for demanding tasks such as games. The fingerprint sensor is quick and precise, 5G works well, and the display's brightness is more than adequate even outdoors during the day. The stereo speakers on the OnePlus 11 5G get really loud and sound good. Games such as Call of Duty Mobile ran very well with the graphics and frame rate set to the highest levels. Even after long gaming sessions, the back of this phone only gets a little warm. Video playback is also very good. The OnePlus 11 5G has the ability to scale its display resolution and refresh rate dynamically based on the type of content being viewed, and this results in excellent battery life. Even with the display set to QHD+, the 11 5G managed an impressive runtime of nearly 22 hours in our HD video loop test. With heavy real-world usage, I was easily able to use this phone for one full day on average. The OnePlus 11 5G also charges pretty quickly from 0 to full in about 26 minutes. OnePlus has overall all the cameras on the 11 5G compared to the 10 Pro 5G. There's a 50 megapixel main camera, a 48 megapixel ultrawide camera with autofocus, which means macro mode is back, and a 32 megapixel telephoto camera with 2x optical zoom. For selfies, OnePlus has gone back to its old 16 megapixel Sony IMX471 sensor, which I feel is a bit of a downgrade compared to the 10 Pro 5G. Images taken with the main camera are quite good in the daytime. Colors are vivid but not oversaturated, HDR is handled well, and the autofocus is reliable. Close-ups look good too, with sharp details and smooth depth effects. At night, the 11 5G automatically takes long exposure shots that pack in decent level of detail with little to no noise. The ultra-wide camera on the OnePlus 11 5G is a marked improvement over last year's 10 Pro 5G. Colors and textures on objects are clearer and more vivid. Even low-light photos look very good with sufficient exposure and punchy colors. Macro shots look good, although I did face some focusing issues at times, and the focusing distance is not as tight as what we get with the iPhone 13 Pro. Images from the telephoto camera have also improved slightly. Details, textures, and colors of objects are better at all magnification levels when compared to the 10 Pro 5G. In low light, the camera app mostly uses digital zoom through the main camera unless the subject is well lit. The selfie camera produces usable images during the day and in low light. However, compared to the 10 Pro 5G, skin tones generally look paler and details aren't as good. The OnePlus 11 5G can record videos up to 8K 24fps without overheating, which was an issue we faced with the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G. Now, most people should be happy shooting at 4K 30fps, as you can switch to the ultra-wide camera or even zoom in up to 10x while recording. Stabilization is good and the footage shot in daylight packs good details. Low-light videos are also decent, but they can look a bit noisy, and walking while recording does introduce some jitter in the footage. The OnePlus 11 5G comes in at a fairly aggressive price, and even the top-end variant that we reviewed offers good value, undercutting the iQOO 11 5G. The OnePlus 11 5G also makes the higher variants of the OnePlus 10T now redundant. The one feature that would have made this phone a complete package would have been wireless charging, but if you don't care about this, then it really shouldn't matter. I think the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G is still a relevant smartphone, as it's only slightly behind the new model, but unofficially offers better waterproofing and very fast wireless charging. For all those waiting to upgrade to a smartphone with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC, I think the OnePlus 11 5G is a solid offering that builds on the strengths of the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G and is attractively priced. So that's it for our review of the OnePlus 11 5G. Let us know what you think about this smartphone in the comments below. And as always, for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.